You're lonely. You are married. You are receiving millions in earnings from YouTube and Instagram. Google pays you to make these videos. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Digipriths. Today we're doing a fun and quirky video where I'm going to be answering some of your assumptions. I did ask on my Instagram stories a couple of days back to leave some of your assumptions about me and make it a little crazy or quirky. But I did get a few DMs saying that they didn't want to get on my bad books by saying something that's red flaggish. I'm not going to be uploading this back into the applicant tracking system and have you blacklisted. So don't worry about that. And to maintain your privacy, I'm going to be only leaving the message or your assumption that you had and not your username. So nothing to be worried about. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Let's start with the first one. You are receiving millions in earnings from YouTube and Instagram.
Millions.
I really wish I was receiving millions, but I am nowhere close to that. I am a really small creator slash YouTuber who just likes to create content and let out her creative outlet out there. And Instagram is just another channel for engaging. That's about it, but I'm not making like
A huge amount.
that you're thinking about. It's very, very less. And whatever I get, I use it in purchasing equipment to make my YouTube videos slightly a little better than it was before.
So, in short, the answer is no, I'm not making millions.
All right, next one. I thought you're serving in the corporate from many years, in bracket 8 to 10, looking at your designation, but it's really less. How would you define really less? I have close to 7 years of experience in the industry in different jobs and formats.
Is that very less?
But I will say this, that I had a good growth trajectory, touch wood, thank you God. But don't go by designations, I would say. It is completely different from one organization to another. So don't go by job titles. Next one, you reply to DMs, and on the other hand, you don't reply to DMs. I'm guilty of this, and I will be honest about that. I didn't have such a great experience long time ago while responding back to a couple of DMs initially. There were a couple of crazy people that kept continuously, you have that Instagram call and video call, right? While the notification doesn't reach you, there are like this gazillion calls in their DMs. Please, I want to talk to you, or I'm like going to do something, etc., etc. And it was really scandalous. And then I started getting a few emails as well that if I don't reply, I will do certain thing, XYZ. I really want to get a job, give me a referral, etc. And that kind of like bad impact kind of like stuck with me. And while I do read a couple of DMs, I'm not able to respond back to all of them. And this is owing to the scarring experience that I've had, that I just choose to not reply to DMs. Some of them I do. Messages keep continuing a lot more, and it gets really difficult for me to respond to the same person who's sending a lot of messages. So I just refrain and treat everyone equally by not replying to DMs. But I do try to engage with stickers, etc., and reply on my story itself directly whenever I can. But I am guilty of not replying to DMs, and I have an honest answer towards it. So your assumption is right on one side, where someone said I don't reply to DMs, and the other person who said I reply to DMs is unfortunately false. I kind of reply to a few DMs, but not all of them. Okay, next one. Nothing to say. Okay then, moving on. I think you have very less screen time. How to define very less? I don't know all of your screen times. So what's the average screen time? I don't know. I will share mine. So I have one official mobile phone and I have my personal mobile phone as well. In my official mobile phone, because I'm using Gmail, getting back to people or taking some calls, my average weekly screen time on my work phone is around 2.5 hours. And on my personal phone, it's around close to 3 hours in every day. So that would come under like 5.5 hours in 24 hours. Is that good? Bad? So I don't know how to answer your assumption. Would I consider that less screen time? Maybe yes. Next one, this doesn't seem like an assumption, but it's very, very cute. So I'm going to add this over here anyways. This is not my assumption, but a reality. You are a super cute Didi we all found on social media. Yeah, kind of overacting, but thank you so much. You know who you are, and I do take a note of all of the comments that you're leaving. Thank you so much for spreading all the love for this channel. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. You made me blush. You made me happy. You made my day. All right, next one. You're lonely. I think we all are lonely at times. I am someone who prefers to be alone at times. I choose to be alone. It really helps me to keep myself with my thoughts. If you ever find me in office, you will find me sitting alone all by myself and just actually enjoying my own company. Like even eat all of my meals, most of my meals, leaving my meal with my family at home. I do eat all of them alone and I enjoy it a lot. So I don't know if you would consider that I'm lonely, but yeah, it does get lonely sometimes out there. Wow, that really got very dark very soon, but your assumption is right. Let's keep it that way. Next one, you are a fake introvert. You speak so well. Okay, this is one side a compliment, the other side, I don't know what to say. I would consider myself an ambivert and not an introvert because I did make a video on the struggles of an introvert a very, very long time ago. And I did claim that I was an introvert. And I think I'm a slash ambivert. I am very open and like flamboyant, but I do think that I am like very afraid and scared to speak to people sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to get into like an awkward conversation. But anything that has to do with work and professionalism, I would 100% put in my dedication to it. That is why people would not be able to tell that I am a fake introvert. And even in front of camera, it's only because there's nobody around me and I'm only speaking to myself, which is like very, very fun, by the way. I don't know why I'm adding so much of drama. I just seem to be really, really happy. I forgot my line of thoughts. Okay, introvert. Yes, you speak so well. Very, very true. I think so too. You are a fake introvert. Yeah, you can say I'm a fake introvert because I'm an ambivert. So let's go with that assumption. Next assumption, Google pays you to make these videos. I really wish. But no, I think sort of you can say, but not directly because like Google and YouTube are like the same entities. And if I'm getting any kind of pay from YouTube, it is like it's coming from Google, but it's not. Yeah, Google doesn't pay me to make all of these videos. Lifestyle, fun, day in my life, week in my life videos at Google. No, I do believe that they are a great brand and employer to talk about. And I also like to like document my journey and share how it's going and what's happening, etc., and keep things interesting. But to answer your assumption, no, I don't get paid directly from Google to make these videos on behalf of them. Does that help? I hope that answers. You are married. How did you know? How did you find out about this? Is someone leaking all of my information? No, I'm kidding. I am not married. I'm not keeping like my husband here secretly or someone who's recording all of my videos. No, this assumption is false. I am not married. Next assumption, you only work all the time and don't do anything else. That's borderline true. Monday to Friday, I'm pretty much working. Saturdays, I dedicate to YouTube completely. The whole day, I'm just sitting and editing. My mom gets so irritated with that I don't even move a single inch. I'm like, I'm editing. She's like, what takes you so much time to create those videos? Nobody even watches it. But that's okay. I like to create YouTube videos, so it's a lot of fun. And I do that for that reason. And that's the other thing that I do outside of work. Apart from that, yeah, I think you're right. I don't do anything else outside of work. It's always work, work, work. Yeah. And that's completely okay. It's a personal choice. Whenever I do get time, I do go meet my friends and travel somewhere. But apart from that, nothing. I am not someone who goes out for partying, going out and eating, or anything like that. I just don't. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for sending in your assumptions. I had a really good time answering them, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video too. See you next time. Bye.